Welcome back to Stocklabs. We just wrapped up the month of December, so it's time to check in on how Fly's quant strategy did for the last month of the year and for the overall 2022 as a whole. And it was a pretty rough month, down 7.5%. Um, Dragged the year-to-date return down to a little over 7%, which is actually pretty good. For 2022, S&P was down something like 20%, Nasdaq was down something like 30%. Dow was a little bit better, maybe 10% down, but negative for all the indices. So any positive return was actually quite significant outperformance. Um, for the month, the leaders in the portfolio, okay, only a couple were positive. Vista Oil and Gas, Scorpio Tankers down or up 11 and 5%. The rest all down. Okay, some of these were only down a couple percent, but that didn't really help. I mean, there were some big losers in here. Indie Semiconductor 26%, Albemarle down 20%, Stone 20%. Enphase and Lulu 16, and then a handful of others still double-digit percent down. So yeah, I mean, market wasn't great in December. Actually, it was, I think, worst December for at least the Nasdaq since the dot-com sort of bust. Not sure if that's the same case for the S&P. Probably not, but it still was negative. The S&P, that is, for the month. That brings the returns. Okay, 2020 up 30%, 2021 up 24%, 2022 up 7%. So positive returns every year. Since inception, kind of this portfolio, or at least since it was able to be added here in Stocklabs. And for the 1 year chart, okay, bit off high watermark from mid-year, but you know the strategy is not meant to sort of mimic the S&P with just some beta. It's doing stock picking month to month, so kind of you expect this sort of choppy-ish range with periods of trend up, hopefully. So kind of been chopping around last few months in this, up 7% overall area. But yeah, not a bad. Well, the month wasn't great. I mean, outperformed the Nasdaq if you want to take some, take that as a silver lining. But the real story is the year-to-date outperformance. Market was very hectic all year, real choppy, mostly trending down. I mean, high watermark for the S&P was first or second trading day of the year. So the market was never really in an uptrend ever for the year. So to manage positive return on the year is pretty good accomplishment. And yeah, it's pretty hands-off strategy. Basically, Fly just rotates the stocks on the first trading day of the month and doesn't touch them until the next first trading day of the month. So there's no management of the portfolio day to day or anything like that. It's kind of like set it and forget it. So 12 times a year, basically, changes get made to this portfolio, and then however it performs is how it performs. So this year, 7.25%, pretty good. And yeah, Fly will be back at it in 2023. Maybe there'll be some modifications to the strategy, but if there are any, they'll probably be minor. It'll be the same idea, just following Stocklabs ranking systems and algorithms to pick the stocks month to month, and then just let them go. Sort of trusting the tools that are built in here. So yeah, that's all from me. Solid year. Um, Looking forward to 2023, and we'll see you guys then. Bye.